Okay, so here's a question on trigonometry where the figure is not given, and the question starts off by saying if this, if that, and that is your key as to what you need to do here. So the I is the image. You need to figure out what the image looks like, where the image must be drawn, and then your second part, the F, is filling that image in. Okay, so let's start with the image. They say cosine theta is negative 3 over 5 and theta lies between 0 and 180. So let's start. In the bottom left, I have my two tools that I need. I have my cast diagram and I have my acronym Katoa, and with that I'm armed to answer this question. So cos theta is negative. So let's see. Cosine is negative in this quadrant and this one, right? Quadrants 2 and 3. But that's not enough to pinpoint where this needs to be drawn, and so the second piece of information can help us figure that out. Theta is between 0 and 180, which means it's between here and here, right? This is 90 and another 90, and so this is a straight line 180 degrees, and so therefore it has to be this quadrant. And now we can draw our image in this correct quadrant. Okay, so here's my image. I extend a segment from the origin, right? I draw my segment and then I extend it down towards the x-axis to form that 90-degree angle, right? So theta is going from the positive x-axis to wherever you drew that arm, the orange arm, okay? But we look at it as though it's down there. So now, cosine theta is negative 3 over 5. That means the adjacent is negative 3 and the hypotenuse is 5, because that is what those things stand for, right? Cosine goes with adjacent and hypotenuse, and so the adjacent side is a negative 3, which I would like to do in color. So negative 3 for adjacent, and the hypotenuse is going to be 5, positive 5. Okay, right? But the second step is to fill in. We only filled this in partially, so we need to go work out this unknown side using Pythagoras, and I think we should do this in a pinkish tone. So this y value here that is unknown, we can say y squared is going to be 5 squared minus the negative 3 squared, and this is because of Pythagoras, right? And then we go, y is going to be the square root of the difference of these two values, which is going to be the square root of 16, right? Plus minus, but we can see that this is on the positive y-axis, so y will just be equal to 4, right? Now this triangle is completely filled in, and now we can answer any questions relating to this figure. So question 1 is for us to determine sine of theta, so let's do that. Okay, so sine is opposite over hypotenuse, so we're going the opposite side over the hypotenuse, which in our case is 4, the pink, over the 5. And that's it. Sine theta is 4 over 5, done and dusted. The next one, the product between tangent of theta and cosine theta. So you know that tangent is opposite over adjacent, and cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, and so we just need to substitute these values. So tangent would be 4 over negative 3, and cosine would be negative 3 over 5, and then we multiply this out to get negative 12 over negative 15, which we can simplify to a positive 12 over 15. Sorry, that's a 3 over 15. And then your calculator will simplify this down to the simplest factor, which is 4 over 5 when we divide top and bottom by a 3. Okay, And there we have it, 3.1.1, an easy 4 marks and an easy 3 marks. Important to note, at this stage, you could have typed this portion into the calculator and gotten to the right answer because you already did most of the work, okay? However, if you want to play it safe, you can wait until this step before you type it in your calculator to get the simplified answer, okay? And that's that. Question 3, if, figure out the image, fill in all the information, and only then can you answer the question. Thank you for watching.